What's up? Welcome into your Buckeye Rush Hour for a Wednesday, the hump day, September 13th, 2023. I'm your host, Joe from the Buckeye Cast, bringing it to you. Getting locked up for another game this week. Can't wait. This one, going to see the Buckeyes, I think, make some major steps and maybe work on some things to use in the Notre Dame game. But today, we're talking mostly defense. So I'm going to run through a bunch of ideas and thoughts here. And I want to get your comments. How would you grade, for the question for the chat, how would you grade the Ohio State defense through 2 games? Let me enter that. Just a letter grade. So what is your grade for the OSU defense through 2 games? I will pin that to the top just for you guys. Pin it. There we go. All right. Here we go. Brace yourselves, fools. So Ohio State pass rush, other defensive issues. Let's start with the pass rush here. So PFF numbers, these are totals through 2 games. Mike Hall, 14 rushes, 3 pressures. JT, 12 rushes, 1 pressure. Oh, this is not by blitzers. Okay, this is just strictly pass rushing D linemen. All right. So Mike Hall is definitely one of those, and JT as well. So JT, 12 rushes, 1 pressure. Jack Sawyer, 10 rushes, 1 pressure. Kenyatta Jackson, 10 rushes, 2 pressures. And Caden Curry, 9 rushes, 2 pressures. Okay, so I wanted to double check my sack count. Yeah, Michael Hall is the only, Michael Hall and Hero Canoe are the only Buckeye D linemen with sacks. So Buckeyes have 3 sacks through 2 games, 2 of those by D linemen. Like I said, Jim Knowles obviously does not trust his D line to get pressure with just 4 on passing downs because he keeps blitzing, especially this past week against Youngstown State. The Buckeyes only could put together 6 pressures on 22 dropbacks against Youngstown State. They blitzed 45% of the time. That's almost half, right? By my math anyways. So is Jim Knowles just working on stuff with the blitz or what? I mean, this D-line is not getting it done. The defensive ends have done a good job, Jim Knowles says in press conferences, as I make rabbit ears, but just haven't had a chance to get after quarterbacks like they will need to against Western Kentucky. His quote the other day was, "We faced 2 games where they really didn't offer a lot of opportunities to pass rush." Kind of, yeah. Indiana was running a triple option and they only had 20 dropbacks. I realized that. And when they did throw, they were trying to get it out quick. Same thing here with Youngstown State, trying to get it out quick. So, but even still, the speed rushes aren't working. Guys are often getting pushed past the pocket. So they're just basically running to nowhere, because the tackle's just going to send them on their way and escort them. And the DNs that we call pass rushers, they aren't speed pass rushers. Jack and JT do not look like speed rushers. I know Jack lost a bunch of weight, tightened up his body fat percentage and all that, but against Youngstown State, Jack and JT were involved in 7 true pass rush situations. That means removing like screens and things like that out of the equation. They dropped into zone coverage on 2 of them. So really just 5 true pass rush situations, and they didn't get any pressure on those. Jack's get off is inconsistent. Pay attention to him. I've got the film breakdown episode coming tomorrow on the Daily Blitz. Watch Jack's get off. sometimes it doesn't exist. He does not get off until everybody else is moving. So pay attention to that. I'll point that out. And I've heard this from other former Buckeyes that analyze the games. Jack might be better on the inside, down at D tackle, but you got Mike down in there. You got Ty Hamilton, Ty Leak. So I'm not sure there's room for him down there. And the defensive tackle rotation looks pretty strong right now with those three guys. So let's talk third down defense. Jim Knowles said, quote, "I thought our third down production was not good enough. It's one of those things you always emphasize, and now you get to show your players how important it is. If you give up a couple third downs, but they don't score, ultimately that's a check. But we're at Ohio State. We need a check plus. Check plus means get the damn ball back. We can do a better job of that." Yeah, that's definitely a directive coming directly from Ryan Day and the offensive coaching staff. Give us the damn ball, somebody once said. So the Buckeye defense, though, on third downs, currently ranked number 70 in the country on third down efficiency. They allow 40% third down conversions. That's horrific. Like we talked about the other day when I ran through the defensive stats, Youngstown State converted 7 of 15 third downs. Again, almost 50%. Elementary school math. 56% of opponent drives that gain a first down, they're 22nd in the country. So that's good. 22nd in the country, 56% opponent drives that gain a first down. That's good. But if they do get a first down, it seems like it just continues to snowball, right? It's like, here comes another and another, and they convert another third down or whatever. This week, on the season so far, 2 of the conversions came on the run. One, a goal line quarterback run for TD. The other was a 3-yard run on a 3rd and 2 where OSU didn't have it filled up correctly. So the 5 conversions by the pass are the concerning part. 4 of them came against pressure that didn't get home. And the lack of pressure, even when blitzing, has led to these conversions, not really coverage busts. Okay. I'm going to show you, I do have a play I want to show you guys. If I can pull it up here quickly. This is like the Cam Martinez blown coverage, right? We got the big play there. They got the big play, is like 36-yarder right over him. Martinez was only a half step behind and just missed getting a hand on the ball, but still, that's not going to do it. In this play, I want to show you the reason I want to show you this is because Ohio State sends 5 rushers against 6 blockers. 4 of the rushers got one-on-one matchups, but nobody gets to the QB. Therefore, nobody beat their man in one-on-ones. Okay, let me share this with you. This is just going to loop continuously. Oh, we got Peace Clan in. Hold up. I'll come back to you in 1 second, PC. I got to show this video. Okay. Okay. So you see, we've got 5 guys rushing, 6 protecting. I can't slow this down. It's like an animated GIF. Tommy comes late on the blitz, gets picked up by the running back, and there's the completion right over Cam Martinez. See, everybody gets picked up. This is Youngstown State's offense, by the way. This is not Indiana. JT goes right up the field. He's at the left defensive end, goes right up the field, gets pushed right by. Watch the tackle just escorts him out of the way. Oh, God, that hurts. You got Jack Sawyer up at the right side at the top of the screen. He gets beat up. Does not beat his man. Loops around, gets nothing. I can't tell who the tackles were in on that play. But anyways, you get the gist. Coming to you, PC, 1 second. So JT gets off the ball, but then takes the wide lane, gets pushed out of the pocket, past the pocket. Tyleek is down in the middle. He was trying to run interference for Tommy Eichenberg, who's blitzing. He gets picked up. Ty Hamilton was the other tackle down in the middle, takes on a double team to give it Jack Sawyer a one-on-one. Does not matter because Sawyer is slow off the ball, which negates the fact that he can get by the tackle with a swipe of the hands. So it doesn't work if you're still down in your stance, right? So hold up, PC. I got to put my headphones in. We're coming to you. All right. Okay, PC, get ready to go. First caller of the day. Peace, clan. You're the man. What's happening,
Hey, Joe.
Peace? Hey, how you doing?
What's going on, man?
Not much. Keeping busy, you know?
Yeah, it's that time of year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Hey, thanks for the shirt. That's great, man. Haven't gotten it yet, but
Yeah.
I can't believe I won that contest.
Nailed it. 6
Uh,
touchdowns.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping for 42-0 instead of 35-7, but
Yeah,
if it gets
that
me a
would've been
shirt,
it.
I'll take it.
Exactly.
Hey, so okay, here's the deal. Like, we should have turned both those teams inside out, to be honest with you, man.
Mhm.
These are the easiest teams we're going to have all season. I get it, it's early, but man, like, there's no reason that we shouldn't have stomped a mud hole in these people's ass. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I'm with you.
So something definitely not right. I can't put my finger on it. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's not what anybody expected. We thought we'd come out and just light everybody up, and hasn't happened yet. To be honest with you, I'm typical Ohio State fan. Negative, right? But but it doesn't look like a championship team to me, or at least not yet anyway. So I mean,
Yeah.
optimistic, hoping that they'll turn it around, but not at all what I was expecting, to be honest with you. I was really expecting something amazing off from the jump,
Yeah.
But
And we're talking defense only, right? Right now.
well, yeah, I mean I'm talking in general, but defensively, specifically on the defense, it looks like we're holding back. I don't know. I mean, it looks real vanilla to me, that the pass rushing isn't there,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if, well, I'm pretty sure they're holding something back for Notre Dame. So
Mhm.
Notre Dame, I'm definitely expecting to be more aggressive. But thinking this Youngstown State game, didn't they show some cover zero or single high or some shit like that?
Yeah, they did run a cover zero. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's for the birds. They need to cut that shit out right now.
Yeah, it seems
So,
like when it doesn't get home, it's kind of pointless, right? I mean, but like I mentioned early on today, the Buckeyes have blitzed 45% of the time. Now that tells me you don't have any freaking faith in your front four, your D line. How do you see that?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, honestly, you got Sawyer. Okay, where the hell Sawyer? I mean, I saw him. He was out there. I saw him play and everything. He looked a little bit slow, but he's standing up on the edge like he's still freaking that damn walk around jack thing. Like I thought he'd be down in the dirt like like Bosa does. But
Yeah.
nope. And then JTT. Oh, sorry, JT Tuimoloau
I'm not
and
offended.
and Ransom, like, those guys are MIA. Didn't
Yeah.
see shit.
Right.
So, and then Martinez getting cooked. That's,
Mhm.
my God. I'm over that dude completely. Like, just
Yeah.
no. not my flavor.
Yeah, it may have
So,
only been a half step. He was behind the guy, but that's a half step too much, obviously. You know.
yeah, and that's all it takes.
Yep.
What Youngstown State in Indiana. I mean, what if you're dealing with Notre Dame or the team up north? I mean, that's all it takes, man.
Yep.
Penn State. So, hey, I expected more. I expected more sacks, um, more TFLs. I tell you what, though, I mean, it's real hard to look at 10 points in 2 games, though, and say there's a crisis. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like the way it feels. It
Okay.
doesn't feel good to me, because of the quality of opponent. But if lower TFL numbers and sack numbers end up equating to lower points on the board, okay. I mean, I guess I'll live with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So
it's how much are you willing to accept, especially against 2 garbage teams early on.
yeah. Well, you got the PFF numbers there, and you were going
Yep.
over them and snap counts and all that.
Yep.
Who did the best and who did the worst in your opinion on defense?
So far through the season.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got Mike Hall with 14 rushes, 3 pressures. So he leads the team as far as the D line goes. This is just strictly D line.
Okay.
3 pressures on 14 rushes. JT 1 pressure on 12. Jack 1 pressure on 10. Kenyatta 2 pressures on 10. Caden Curry 2 on 9.
Man.
And Hall
Hero
has 1
Canoe,
sack. And Hero
Hero
has a sack.
Canoe, right? Hero Canoe is in the Indiana game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not good, Bob.
No, it's not. And Hero Canoe's only been in for 11 pass rush snaps, just pass rush only. Whereas like Mike Hall's been in for 28 pass rush snaps. JT's 37, Jack 29, Tylee 24. So that's just pass rush alone.
Yeah, I must have missed it, but I heard that Tylee has been one of the more active guys there. So I'm watching the game. I guess I missed it, but yeah, I did hear that, which is good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of I don't know, kind of had a Teron Vincent flashback.
No, no.
But no, it sounds like he's turned it around. That's good. Also, I'll say DBs, they're looking good, man. I know they'll get a workout this weekend, but Burke coming in, he got his INT, man. Freaking what? Somebody said 20 months or 21 months, or shit like that.
Yeah, 2 years, man.
That's nuts. He looked good. Had, I don't know, 1 or 2 pass breakups. That was good.
Yeah.
And then Styles, he's flying around all over the place. You see him.
Yeah.
And Igbinosin, man, both those guys honorable mention in my view. So DBs, I'm feeling real good about. Front 4, front 6, I suppose. Yeah, I expected more, but hard to complain when other teams not putting points on the board. So
Right.
anyway, that's all I had for defense. Had some stuff on offense, but I'll leave it for another time.
No, you're welcome to go. Go ahead on it.
Just to whittle it down here. O-line penalties, man. Oh God.
Yeah.
That is killing me. It's not just that they're happening. They could call that shit anytime. But the problem is, it's like they're, at least for Youngstown State, like they're in the most inopportune moments of the game, calling back TDs. Like that one kills me. You cannot do that. See, Trey had one called back right, and mine too. I thought.
Let's see.
But
Trey had
yeah,
yeah. Go ahead.
no, I was just saying, like, you can't have, penalties suck in general, but like at the point when you're calling back freaking touchdowns, that's unsat, man. You cannot do that. And I know you could tell on TV anyway. Dave was pissed,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
would have been too. But
Yeah.
hey, Joe, they're still running stretch into the boundary. You like that?
Love it. What are you talking about?
Fuck yeah.
More of that, please.
Yeah. God damn,
It's
man.
hilarious. Every show I listen to, they definitely bring that up at least once. And I'm
Yeah.
not talking just this week. I'm talking, for the last year, 2 years.
Yeah.
Ryan Day
I'm
has got a hard on for that for some reason. I don't know what
I'm
it
okay
is.
with stretch, but in the open side of the field, and
Yeah.
but dang, man, not in the boundary. So let's see. Oh, McCord, he was always going to be the guy. And to be honest with you, when Brown was in there, I never got the impression or saw him be faster or more agile than McCord. McCord runs a little bit. He runs more than CJ did. So I think that's all we need.
I run more than CJ did, dude.
uh,
But yeah.
Trey's back. That's good to see.
Yeah.
Tate looked real good. That third down conversion rate, though, they got to convert on those. Oh my God.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Day keeps complaining about the clock as if it only affects the Buckeyes. Really, get
Yeah.
over it. No,
Yep.
it doesn't. It affects everybody the same.
Yeah.
Adjust your play if you want to get over that one. So, and then last thing, did you hear anything about a shouting match or argument in a team meeting earlier this week or something like that?
No.
Some
Between
some other
players?
No, well, I got the impression it was with the coaching staff, but
Hmm.
it yeah, and I couldn't tell you if it was offense or defense. Just somebody on another channel mentioned it. I couldn't tell you where I heard it, but
I hadn't heard that, but I will do some brief research.
some investigating. But that's
You
all I
sure
got,
you're not
man.
talking about Michigan State?
No. That's well, that's a whole other ball of wax.
It's a little messy, isn't it?
Oh man, yeah. Well, I guess if you're gonna get out of it, there's only a couple ways you can get out of paying that paying through the nose on that contract. If
Yeah.
you want to replace him, it's got to be
Yeah.
for cause. And well, that
Because
would
we don't like him.
yeah, because. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's too bad for him. I hope nothing comes of it. But it's that's not my team, so I'll stay
Exactly.
out of it.
Dino's coming back though. We get to see Dino maybe.
What's that?
Mark D'Antonio's coming back to be a assistant to the head coach.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Harlan Barnett is going to be the head coach interim.
Right, heard that.
And then Dino's going to be the assistant to the regional manager.
That's weird. It's like
Yeah.
It's like being the boss of your dad or something.
Yeah, that's weird. Really weird. I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe he'll do the pregame speeches.
He'll do whatever the fuck he wants. I tell you that.
Exactly. He will. And he won't ask permission.
Nope. No permission, no forgiveness.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Maybe they can bring in Tom Izzo too. Motivate the troops.
Oh, well, I guess whatever it takes. To be honest, I never really had too much of a problem with Sparty. They're just another team to play. They're okay, but the other one up there though, forget it. Arch enemies.
Exactly.
So, well, I guess I'll make room here, but it's good talking to you, man. I'll
too.
try and call in whenever I can. But the defense, it just looks vanilla. I know they're holding back I hope they're holding a lot back. That way,
Right.
when you get to Notre Dame, you just unleash the hounds. But
Yeah.
it just hasn't felt right, So
Right.
I'm sure I'm not alone. But
Yeah. Definitely.
anyway, man, good talking to you. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Appreciate you, PC. Take care, man.
Take care.
All right, let's get to the chat. All right. PC was in first. And he said first, Odysseus, OHIO. So let's run through the grades here you guys gave me for the defense through 2 games. PC has a B minus, Odysseus a B, PC maybe a B. Billy says B minus. Billy, Billy, you need some new material, man. Billy says no edge with a sack. Concerning. Yeah, they are sackless. Odysseus, wonder if there's a conflict between Knowles and LJ in terms of scheme. I think there always has been. Just see the jack position. Odysseus does seem like a low sample size. Yep, that's legit. That's fair. PC says definitely a conflict between Knowles and LJ. Odysseus says third down defense was an F. Yeah, that's fair. F for fair. Billy, something needs to change and pronto. PC says for sure, Billy, Notre Dame is coming on fast. That's what she said. Odysseus, Knowles wants defensive end to spill, force outside so linebackers can kill, make the tackle. Right. But against the pass, that doesn't really apply. Odysseus says rather than traditional pass rush, but again, I don't understand how you're spilling a pass. I don't understand that against a pass play unless it's a screen or something. If somebody's dropping back, passing downfield, who are you spilling outside? Billy says, I watched Browns on Sunday. That's how I want our Buckeyes D to play. Browns. The Elves, you mean? The Cleveland Elves? Yes, Youngstown. Odysseus, they look better against Power 5 Indiana, oddly enough. Yeah, you could say that in some ways. Billy, maybe YSU is better than they thought, but still, exactly. Odysseus says, heard someone claim that they have an NFL caliber left tackle. Not sure I believe that. I don't either. Billy says something definitely doesn't feel right. Odysseus says maybe vanilla coverages, so quarterbacks getting ball out quicker. They are definitely getting the ball out quicker. That's legit. I'm talking like 2.2, 2.5 seconds, something like that on average. That's very fast. Billy says, after OSU last year, we thought JT had arrived. Yeah, Penn State. Yeah, the Penn State game. I got you. Odysseus says Ransom's still taking wrong gaps. Yes. YSU TD crashes inside rather than staying outside. If you notice pre-snap on that play, and you're going to see it tomorrow in the film breakdown of the Daily Blitz I'm going to put out, that they have a hard time getting the safeties lined up properly. And that's why you didn't see Malik Hartford the rest of the game. That was the first drive. And when they're down around the goal line, they're on that touchdown play pre-snap, the safeties were not aligned properly. Sonny was trying to direct, I believe it was Hartford, to the right spot. Not that it would have mattered, I don't think, but who knows. Billy says Day's run calling has been suspect. Yeah. Odysseus on 3rd and 1, no less. How can you build confidence in O-line run blocking, doing stretch? Excellent point. Odysseus says Mel Tucker's the Desmond Howard of coaches. I like that. Billy says, good call, PC. Way to bring us all down. PC says, definitely right about QB getting the ball out quicker, but Indy didn't throw it anyway. Yeah, triple option lap. Coach J has lost his mojo. I don't know. You'd think he wouldn't forget how to coach at age 71. My one, I'm going to put this out there. You guys tell me if I'm nuts. Oh, hey, don't forget to get your scores in for this Saturday's game. It's a 4:00 game, so make sure you post them. You can post them here in the chat or leave them in the comments on any of the videos. One thing I want to put out there, and I want to get your feedback, see what you guys think. What if, specifically on the defense, and this could apply to both sides of the ball, but what if right now the D-line and the defensive scheme entirely, what if they're just working on things, trying to see what works, what doesn't, kind of like throwing a lot of crap at the wall just to see what sticks, running 45% blitzes. I don't think we're going to blitz 45% of the season. I don't think we're going to do that. And same on offense. I think there's some stuff they're working on that we might not see the rest of the year. Whether it's run plays, blocking schemes, whatever it might be. I think, let me know what you guys think. Because I think Ryan Day is kind of treating these first 2 or 3 games like a preseason almost, because they are like pretty easy games until you lose one, then you can't treat them like a preseason game. Well, let's go back to the chat. PC says, sorry, Billy, I'm a Buckeye fan. I think the term nowadays is Buckeye doomer. That's the term for the downer type Buckeye fans. And yeah, doomer does rhyme with boomer, so if it applies. Jeremiah, what's up, Jeremiah? Good to see you. He says, with McCord named the starting QB, let's go full steam ahead and let's go Buckeyes. I'm with you. I think you're going to see an offensive explosion this week from the Buckeyes. Hopefully not from the other team, not from the Hilltoppers. But I think you're going to see the Buckeyes put up some points. And I think this WKRP and Cincinnati defense, whatever they are, WKU, I think their defense is bad. I'm not sure they're going to be able to stop a nosebleed. Let's see. Odysseus. Oh, PC has 54-14. I got you. Odysseus says, I think I had 55-14. PC says, Odysseus, you prices rated me. I have the scores over here. 1 sec. I can pull those up. I was keeping track of those the other day. What have we accumulated so far? I'll just read the whole list to you. It's not a lot. Stephen Cherry has 48-24. Odysseus has 55-14. You are correct, sir. Billy has 45-17. Jeremiah 45-14. Ray has 38-21. Johnny C has 45-17. Oh, that's a duplicate. Rats. I might have to pay 2 shirts out. Son of a bitch. Well, Johnny C, you and Billy might be splitting a t-shirt in half. How's that sound? Let me copy that. PC has 54-14. And let's go check what else we have here. That's it. Billy says, I know we have 2 studs coming back in the D line, but future is not very bright. Yeah, we'll see. I want to know how Amari Abler is back already with that fucking like RoboCop brace on his leg. It's insane. PC says Day is treating them exactly like preseason games, except our starters are playing. Yeah. PC, I'm not a boomer, by the way. Gen X all the way, the eternal skeptic. I'm right there with you. I'm technically Gen X too. Probably on the older side. Sean's a boomer. Sean is my age. We graduated from high school same year. He's like a month older than me, maybe. And he claims to be a boomer. I guess it's whoever you identify with, right? Jeremiah says Buckeyes 40-7. Okay, let me copy that down. If I don't do it now, I'll fucking forget. And you guys know what happens when I forget shit. So yeah, Billy, you and Johnny C, what size shirt you guys want? Like a double XL or something? Because you're gonna have to split it in half, maybe a 4X. Barbero 101 says, how come we don't see any bubble passes like Texas did versus Alabama, especially when DB's playing off coverage? I'm all for those. We've had a problem in the past blocking those on the perimeter. The receivers out there, remember Cade Stover being late to the party out there blocking for Emeka, like Emeka would be in the slot receiver position, and quarterback would take the snap, turn and fire to Emeka, and Cade Stover was coming out from his tight end position and just couldn't get there in time before the DB triggered. Now, to your point about DBs playing soft, that's one thing you could do to attack that. We'll see. I think, honestly, as an offense, you got to fucking go tempo. If Ryan Day really is going to piss and moan about the play clock spinning and teams bleeding their play clock down, then you need to run tempo, man. If you have to pare down the playbook, so be it. You know, if your quarterback isn't comfortable with the whole thing. So just tempo up to the line. Let's go. But good point, Barbaro. PC says, no, their D is going to hold, but I want to see their air raid. Very interesting seeing how our DBs do. Yep. This is a true test. I think this is a bigger passing test than the Notre Dame game, honestly. So that Malachi Corley is an NFL receiver. Quarterback, led the nation in passing last year. I don't recall his stats, his measurables and all that. So he could be an NFL quarterback. Who knows? PC says, hey, yeah, good question. What happens if two people win? Well, that's a good point. Jeremiah, you got two scores, sir. You got, Jeremiah, you got 45-14 and 40-7. Let me know which one you want. Thank you. So, yeah, if two people win, you each get a fucking shirt. All right. Thanks. You just cost me double my money. Billy says I'm a Gen bummer. PC, yeah, Cade needs to get meaner. His run blocking was atrocious last week, man. I was looking at his grades the other day for the offense when we were talking about blocking. Let me pull that up right quick. Cade. Yeah. G. Scott's not doing any favors either. Run blocking. These tight ends are all at the bottom of the list here. Cade coming in last with a 50.3 Cade Stover run blocking through 2 games. And that's on 42 snaps run blocking. Joe Royer, 19 run blocking snaps at 52.3. G. Scott Jr., 27 snaps run blocking, 53.4. That's horrific. Cade has a penalty. Josh Simmons, 2 penalties. Carson Hensman, 1 penalty. Got to clean that up, man. Got to. I have stats on zone versus gap scheme. If anybody cares about that, that's kind of in the weeds. Let's go back and check the chat. That's right, PC. Tempo. Getting a weird error message from YouTube right now. I hope you guys are still with me. stream is poor right now. Wonder why that is. Anyway, back to the chat. Yeah, Billy says would love to see some tempo. Odysseus says third down defense would help with more possessions. Yep. Yeah, they go hand in hand, right? I got you, Jeremiah. 45-14 is your score. Okay, thank you. Now the stream is healthy. PC says, oh, Papa Smurf. What's up, Papa Smurf? I always wanted to talk to you. Is everything blue down there? Anyway, Papa Smurf is a Buckeye doomer. This is looking like a 3-loss team, he says. PC says, Papa, if they don't get their heads out of there, you know they will be. Billy, you price is right at me, Jeremiah. Odysseus says, interested in yards per carry on gap versus zone. PC says, maybe it's my bad language. Barbaro says, out of topic, but who do you like, Riley versus Sark calling plays with the game on the line? Ooh, that's a tough one. Let me go back here to Odysseus's question. Yards per carry, gap versus zone. 1 second. That's going to take me a second to pull up. And I will try and talk. Would you guys like my wife to come on and talk while I pull that stat up? Hey, hon, will you come and talk to the guys while I'm pulling up a stat?
What?
Nothing.
I honestly didn't hear you. What's that? What am I talking about?
I'm live. It's okay. Okay. I have that stat. That was me vamping. So yards per, oh crap. I have grades. Where's the yards per carry? But you can kind of figure it out. D yards. Okay. So zone. I've got Travion with 12, Chip with 9, Mayan with 5. Gap, these are just total yards, I assume. Yeah, this isn't per carry. Gap, I've got Mayan with 8, Chip with 5, Travion 5, Devin with 4, X-Man with 1. Yardage accumulated on design runs, that doesn't really do you much good. Yeah, that's what I got as far as yardage. Or no, that has to be carries, right? PC says blue balls. Papa Smurf, O-State, the worst quarterback in all big game matchups. What? What are you talking about? PC says no one else is willing to call in. Pansies. Odysseus says jury is still out on McCord. Odysseus says he could be better than JJ and Aller. Yep, I agree. Billy has his fingers crossed. Odysseus says thanks. You're welcome. Sorry, I don't have the yards per carry on that. All right. Oh, back to the question at hand here from Barbaro 101. Who do you like, Riley versus Sark, calling plays with the game on the line? That's tough. Well, Sark's done it at Bama, so he's done it in big games. He toasted us in the 2020 National Championship. Which, did you notice Youngstown State ran that same reverse orbit motion play with their receiver? I think it was the Tomzak kid, where he goes, he's lined up out at receiver, comes in motion towards the line, like behind the line of scrimmage. Then when he gets close to the tight end, reverses back out, pivots back where he came and runs a little swing, and nobody goes with him from the defense. They threw an easy swing pass to him for a nice gain. Anyway, that particular play sticks in my mind. What else? Papa Smurf's got strong opinions today. Are you a Buckeye fan, Papa Smurf? Because it sounds like you're shitting on Ohio State a lot. Barbaro says, Odie, take a chill pill. Papa Smurf says Odysseus definitely not better than JJ or Hartman or Aller. Okay. What's Drew Aller done? Who's he played? Papa Smurf coming in here like a know-it-all says your football knowledge is lacking. You think McCord is better than JJ. Okay. That's what I thought, Billy. He is a troll. He's one step away from getting bounced. At least that one guy never came back. What was that dude's name? Shawn Michael? That guy's a douche. So I think between the Sark and Lincoln Riley, I'm going Sark because Sark has done it in big games. I haven't seen Lincoln Riley win a playoff game yet. So I'll go Sark. Just to answer that one. PC says I'll reserve judgment on McCord if is better than JJ. Jay chose him over JJ. What's that tell you? Legit. PC says I think we just need to let McCord cook for a little bit. He'll get better. Exactly. Yeah, you can't expect McCord to come out here and be CJ Stroud from 2022. That's just not realistic. CJ Stroud wasn't even CJ Stroud in 2021. So I will, Jeremiah, I will tell him to kick rocks. Kick rocks, Pop Smurf, with your blue balls. PC says good call on Sark. Yeah. Lincoln Riley might be able to get a Heisman Trophy for you as a quarterback, but what else does he do? He obviously can't fire his defensive coordinator for some reason. Exactly. PC has the point nailed to a T. He says even Stroud in 2021 was rough. Turned out pretty good, I think. Yeah. There's this thing called development that players have, not just year to year, but game to game. So you're going to see improvement game to game from most parts of the team. Now, you're going to have issues here and there that crop up, or that crop up again. Like I guarantee you, Josh Simmons is going to have another penalty at some point in the season, even if he goes a week or two without one. So, things like that are going to crop up. Hey, can somebody please hit the like button? I only got 6 likes. Come on, man. I've got over 35 people in here. 32, sorry. We got 32 views, only 6 likes. Hey, Papa Smurf, how about you take your blue fingers and go push that thumbs up button? Billy says McCarthy's numbers got worse as last season progressed. Well, I will say that they are finally letting JJ throw the ball a little, like more than 10 yards downfield. So that's a step in the right direction. But Harbaugh has to stop calling this kid generational and calling him Andrew Luck and shit. I mean, come on, stop it. All the big talk. what happens if the kid loses a game or two? He's going to get crushed by Michigan media. Odysseus says Grinch must have pictures. He must. Something going on there, man. Stephen Cherry, what's up, man? Good to see you. What about DE? Yeah, we covered that. Defensive ends are a problem. Odysseus says Hardburglar hasn't had a QB better over time since Andrew Luck. No. PC, can I like it twice? That's what she said. Hey-o. No, thank you, though. I assume every day that you hit the like button as many times as possible, PC. Yeah, PC says generational OMG. Yeah, stop that noise. Yeah, you can't call JJ McCarthy Andrew Luck with a straight face. Pop Smurf, low pushback is healthy on here. Okay, I got you. Sometimes it comes off as trolling, though, when you say everybody's opinion sucks. You know, I thank you for hitting the like button too, Papa Smurf. What else? What else is going on? We can go for a couple more minutes. I gotta prepare that film breakdown episode for tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. What else is happening? Hey, Papa Smurf, you got a score prediction for the Buckeye game? You can win a t-shirt. Billy says, give yourself a cookie. PC says, I'm not saying he's bad. I just don't see JJ as the greatest thing sliced bread. Yeah. Matthew, what's up, man? Just getting off work. Matthew, the hardest working man on the show, at least today anyway. PC says hasn't hit any of his linemen in the back of the helmet yet. That's a plus. Yeah, exactly. I was going to go check out JJ's passing chart here. I want to see depth. Where is he distributing the ball? Okay, so I got his passing chart here. Yeah, he's pushing it over 10 yards. Let me see if I can share this with you guys so you can see it for yourself. So I don't have to read the whole fucking thing. There you go. This is through 2 games. All right, share it. All right. So 6 passes, deep passes. Let's start from the deep balls and work our way back. Balls deep. So 4 out of 6, over 20 yards, not bad. Spreading it around each zone. 25 yards, 38 yards and a touchdown, 15 and a touchdown. As a catch and run. Outside left, over 10 yards, 2 of 3. It's good. Down the middle is where he's really making his money. I wonder if those are to tight end or what. I haven't watched a lick of Michigan, I don't think. 11 of 12, right down the middle, over 10 yards, 10 to 20. 2 touchdowns, no picks. Now out to the right, 3 of 3 for 45. No touchdowns, no picks. 0 to 10, 4 of 5, 47 yards. Right down the middle again, 0 to 10. 12 of 13, 87 yards and a touch. And then out to the right, 2 of 2 for 11 yards. Not a lot of production out to the right. Everything is really right down the middle. Short passes, those are probably screens and stuff. Behind the line of scrimmage, 10 of 10, 53 yards, no touchdowns. So, and those are middle of the field though. So those can be in between the hashes. A screen pass between the hashes. So right down the gut at 0 to 20 yards is where he's making his money. He's got 23 out of 25 completions. 23 completions out of 25 attempts and 3 touchdowns right there down the gut. So they've let him throw it downfield, but mostly in the middle of the field. So I'll have to get online and find me a JJ video of all of his passes. Or I could just go on living my life. Who knows? We'll see. So anyways, I'm going to stop sharing that. Back to the chat. A couple more minutes. We'll go to 5:30. Matthew's got a score prediction of 49-13. Okay. I copy that down. Okay. Oh, we've got another 62. We've got 2 62s. That's a third. That could be a third shirt that I have to send out this week. We have 3 62s so far. Stephen Cherry has 48-24. Got it. Got you locked down. Yeah, I had yours from Sunday night, Stephen. I got you. PC says, who's better, Youngstown State or Delaware? Curious. Fuck. I don't know, man. Burrow, what do you think? Quinn Ewers pistol play action 360 degrees. Should we try it too? Sure, I'll try anything. Buckeyes line up in pistol sometimes. Matthew says, hadn't Michigan clown on another site today around lunchtime say their Roman Wilson was better than Marv. Oh, God. Jesus. Yeah, Roman Wilson is the best receiver in the country. We all know it. Puke on this microphone. Billy says YSU is best in FCS conference. You mean all of FCS or in their conference? PC LOL balls deep. That looks pretty good, I have to admit. Yep. Pop Smurf, what's scary is JJ has gotten better. Yeah, they took the training wheels off and actually let him throw 10 yards, 20 yards downfield. PC on that chart, what does NFL mean? Where's that? NFL. Oh, I think that's the NFL passer grade rating, the passer rating, whatever the NFL one is. That's what that means. PC pretty much right between the hash marks. Yep, not bad. I think it looks to me, if you're that good right down the middle, you're just throwing the tight ends, right? Am I crazy? PC says, I actually don't remember hearing the name Roman Wilson. Who is she? Never heard of her. Odysseus says he had similar numbers versus Hawaii and UConn last year. Yeah. Again, that's one of those things with a returning starter, a lot of returning production, which Michigan has a plethora of on offense and defense. You should be able to throw the ball down the middle relatively easy against shit teams. Oh, let me give you guys a sneak peek pick for my Saturday predictions. My Saturday, I got like 5, 6, 7 games, something like that. I'm taking Bowling Green to cover against the toilet up north. Take BG to cover. It's like 40.5 spread. So my Bowling Green Falcons are going to go up to that shithole. And with the new clock rules, they are going to run the shit out of the ball, run that clock down, and there will not be enough time for Michigan to score 40 points. PC says, yeah, tight ends and slots. Burrow, Michigan has 35 2024 recruits and ranked 10th in the nation last I checked. Yeah. Yeah, they are exactly PC. They send out over 300 offers. They don't have a single 5-star. I know that. Steven says Michigan fans are out of control. We have to beat those fools this year. Exactly. Papa Smurf says PC checkout. Michigan highlights this season. JJ will have Roman looking better than Marvin, which is an indicator McCord isn't that dude. None of what you just said makes sense, Papa Smurf. Disagree entirely. Odysseus says, I hope BG wins outright. Me too. PC, that's a good one. They might go BG. That's right. Falcons. Jeremiah, hey Joe, that toilet up north. Yeah. Trying to keep you guys entertained here. That's what I do. I get the occasional zinger out there. But hey, 5:31, guys. I got to roll. Got a lot of content to get together for the rest of this week. Got your 5 keys to a Buckeye victory coming on Friday. Tomorrow's Daily Blitz. Hey, don't forget to hit like. We got 10 likes, double digits. Hello. Odysseus, that's a good one. Hail, hail to Michigan, the cesspool of the world. I like it. Yeah, but tomorrow is the film breakdown, so I got to get cracking on that. I got to cut up a bunch of videos, make sure that I don't get a copyright claim against my channel, and YouTube takes me away to the YouTube jail. So, and Saturday I got my picks to win. You might have a couple of surprises in there. So appreciate you guys. Don't forget, please hit the like button on the way out the door. Good to see everybody in here. And we'll be back Friday and Sunday night, of course. So hope to see you then. Appreciate all of you. Thanks. And don't forget, get your scores in if you haven't yet. Appreciate you. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.